are live. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to my comfy couch. Hey, y'all already know who it is. Y'all introduce yourself. Come on, I'm not going to introduce y'all today. Introduce yourselves. Come on.
Hey, everybody. I'm Medina.
Hey.
Your boy Charlie back.
Yes, Charlie.
Tori as usual.
And it's me,
Yes.
Bernard.
It's been a while since we've seen you, Bernard. Thank you.
Yep.
Listen, y'all say hi when y'all get on the chat, okay? Write in the chat, let us know you're on. Now listen, y'all know when we start this show, normally we play the Mentally Stimulate Me game first. But I don't know if you guys knew, but Derek Jackson is the one that created that game.
I actually did not know that.
You didn't know that?
I didn't know.
Yeah, he's the one that did. So in light of his wife's interview that she did recently, y'all need to check that out on the podcast, Dear Future Wifey. Say hi when you get in the chat. I wanted to talk about that a little bit. Like, did you guys see the interview?
Yeah.
I didn't, but I'm pretty sure y'all did.
I did. I watched it. Both of them.
Both of them?
Yeah, it's long.
It was a lot of things, life started out, wasn't no crystal stair for Miss Ma'am. She said her parents was playing video games and then she was there 9 months later. Okay. So she was born to teenage parents. And then she went through this whole thing where her dad didn't want her, wouldn't, whatever. You know how that situation goes. And so she had a lot of rejection from the womb and all kinds of, stuff like that, And then she said she was 19, I think it was, and in college, and Derek was in one of her classes, and he wanted her to tutor him. And she said she had acne and she was kind of heavyset and all this and that. And she said he took to her and she just kind of fell in love with him because he wanted him to he wanted her to tutor him or something like that, help him out with class or something. And they was together ever since.
And the story went from tragedy to straight buffoonery.
Let me tell you something. This goes in y'all know every episode I'm on, I always talk about doing your inner work. You got to do your inner work or you'll be out here tearing up people's lives, and you'll tear up people's lives whose lives wasn't never together to begin with, and you're not. And not that you should be anybody's messiah or point of, reference for everything that they do. But if you're going to be in relationship with a person, you should desire to see that person better as opposed to see that person underneath you and following whatever you say. If you want to do that, you should get a dog, not another human being.
Come on.
So that's kind of what happened. But one of my least, and while I haven't been in a relationship where it followed those exact things, as a person that grew up with rejection and struggled and daddy issues and all that kind of stuff, I could identify myself in a lot of what she was saying. And
I'm gonna say this.
Y'all gonna get me fired, so I'm gonna just sit over here because I don't want to get.
I'm gonna say this, right?
I don't want to be in no argument with my ex.
Derek Jackson was an absolute dog, just an absolute monster.
Yeah,
they do this a narcissist to the 10th degree.
Yeah,
but I was watching the video and I got intrigued because of how stupid she sounded to me. I seen him. I was meeting other women on the steps, and I could recognize these women's bodies better than my own. I should probably leave, but God said that I shouldn't leave, so I'm gonna stay right here. He calling my mom and starting trouble with all these people. I probably should leave, but no, God said I'm gonna stay right here. So I just felt like every time she knew the shit was bad. She knew the situation was bad. But her go-to was well, it's bad. I should leave. He's using me. I know he's using me. I know he's lying. I know he got 200 girls he done ran through the crib. My God says that I should stay here and deal with this. How much of that shit I gotta feel like at some point God is up there saying she a dummy.
But you gotta remember, most of that was before they even got married too. That's the thing that really got me.
Exactly.
That whole lack of self-esteem. It's you see yourself going through these cycles. She had 3 abortions 3. Look, I don't want to make y'all seem like I can't count. She had 3 abortions before they even got married. So after they got married, then she turned around. She had 3 kids with this ninja. Married him after she was passing people on the steps, taking their shifts to sleep with my man. I'm like, no wonder he thinks he's big shit.
Hey, what the owl say in the Tootsie Pop commercial? 1, 2, 3. She had 3 abortions.
Yes.
I don't feel sorry for nobody that had 3 abortions. I can't feel sorry for you.
Oh, you know what?
Yeah.
Listen.
Did
Hi,
even it
everybody
out
who
though.
just came on. Glad I left. Hi, Eric, Keisha. Hi. We were talking real quick about the Derek Jackson's wife interview because normally I start off the show playing the game that he created. So we were just talking about what was going on with him and the wife. If y'all haven't seen it, check it out on YouTube, Dear Future Wifey. That's the show it was on. But man, there's so many lessons to be learned from that. And not only from his side, but from the female side too. I really feel like, you know, she was going after, you know, she wanted the guy who was popular, the guy who was handsome, the guy, you know, who everyone wanted. And she felt so lucky. And, you know, she could tell the other women like, oh, I'm the one who won. I won. You know what I mean? So she has to take accountability too. I think on both sides, they both have some things to work on. But we're going to start our conversation. Y'all ready? We got to save that one. So say hi when y'all get on, okay? Now listen, tonight we are talking about, this is kind of part 2, because we went live, I think a month or 2 ago. And at the end of that discussion, Thaddeus, I believe it was, said, you know what? We need to do a conversation on women feeling like they're intimidating. And if they really are intimidating, or is it just when men aren't coming on to them because they're unapproachable or undesirable? Okay. So tonight we're going to have that conversation because you've heard it before. Some women saying, hey, you know, I'm too intimidating for guys. So we're going to have this conversation with the men on the line, Adina and I, and the guys who are in the chat. We want to know, let's ask them some questions. We want to pick your brain. We want to pick y'all brain, guys. Let's just get it off the rip. Are men ever intimidated by women?
Sure.
True. Yes.
Sure.
Oh, the truth is yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
He don't got no money, or he flat broke, or he need a place to live, or no, sure.
So you say sure.
Go ahead. You're saying that those type of men are intimidated by women.
Yeah, it's like
it's not a certain type, man. It's all right. Y'all know I'm a mindset type of person, right? Yeah. It's the type of mindset that guy has. You know what I'm saying? Every man, boy, whatever, child, however you want to put them, categorize them, however you want to do it. Everybody goes through their own little phase. You know what I'm saying? You got your phase that you, like you said, you might not have no money. Right now, everybody want a guy with a bag. You know what I'm saying? So females are first. Typically, what we hear as guys, damn, I ain't really got that bag, but shoot. I'm standing next to the dude right here that's buying all these drinks. She gonna think I got a bag too. You know what I'm saying?
So y'all out here drink fishing.
I'm throwing y'all gems right now. You know what I'm saying?
Last woman I was intimidated by was my mama, because she caught me sagging when I was a kid, and she put her foot in my ass. That was the last time I was intimidated by any woman. But these women out here in the streets out here, no sir.
No, so you're not intimidated by them?
Nah.
Oh, so you feel like, well, because you said earlier, so only if a guy is at the stage in life, Bernard and you, like if y'all don't really have y'all stuff together.
That's one of them.
Okay, Bernard said that's one.
He's struggling.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, struggling is the top one.
Yeah. You know, then you got the phase where, you know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, I'm vertically challenged. You know what I'm saying?
Same.
So you got the females want to do that 6'5" and above. Nah.
And let me tell you, that ain't always cracked up to be, ladies.
Nah.
Okay.
Nah. So that's another intimidating factor. You know what I'm saying? So quite naturally, you know what I mean? The short guys, we just be like, damn. But they get have that mindset, you know what I'm saying? Because small things come in big packages. You know what I mean?
Hey.
You better tell somebody, Bernard. You better tell
knowledge.
I was about to get hit, but
not on live.
Hey, Rosita. Thank you for joining, Rosana.
But for real though, I mean that's another phase. You know what I'm saying? Then you got the phase where, you know, you get certain women, you know, now they want a bad boy. So typically, an image of a bad boy is what, ladies? What's the image that a bad boy portrays?
I don't know, because I don't want one. Honey, let me tell you something. I messed around and dated a guy that was a drug dealer, and he slid under the radar. You wouldn't have known it because he came from a real straight-laced family. He was real straight-laced, but he sold drugs, and I didn't know. And when I found out, I stopped riding with that young man, and I stopped dealing with him. Because listen, what you're not finna do
You made a
is have
U-turn,
me out here dead. I done woke up dead somewhere because you got some problems in the streets. I'm not finna do it, so I don't know nothing about it.
You want a 5.
Okay,
Yeah.
so far you said the men might be intimidating if they don't have their stuff together financially. If they're short, what else? What are some other reasons?
Man, the looks, bald heads, dreadheads, waves. Pick your category. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I'm gonna tell you right now,
For
right?
real.
I'm short as hell. I'm bald as hell. I've never been intimidated by women saying any of that nonsense about tall dudes. Look, 14% of men in the U.S. are above 6 feet tall. Then you got to get into how many of them men are straight. That's like another half. How many of them men?
That's a whole nother topic.
Your ass.
That's not the night.
I'm gonna let you complain and holler about, oh, I want a man over 6 feet. Go ahead and get dogged out by the man that's over 6 feet. And when he's done with you, come on back to the short brother. You know,
I'm trying to find me a short man right now, Jesus.
The brother that ain't got no hair. We're gonna take care of you. Now you might have to jump through some hoops because you gave us the runaround. We're gonna take care of you. And we'll put you, got a slot on the team for you somewhere. We got you.
Dang,
Now,
well,
that I'm not finna do. Now I got you, but I ain't finna do all that.
Rosanna said, no bad boys for me. Been there, done that, never again.
But she said, been there, done that.
Hey,
Right.
she been there.
Been there, done that.
Right. But they got to try it first.
She had to change her mindset, man. She had to change her mindset.
Man.
Oh, that's
see
what
what
I
it's
left
about.
said. So a broke, short, gay drug dealer doesn't have a shot.
Shut up, Aaron.
Shit.
Well,
I don't know
damn.
about that one.
Aaron be killing me.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Baby.
So
If that brother has a mindset of like none of that stuff matters, shit, he gonna do what he gonna do.
Ooh.
Period.
Hey, Ida, thank you for joining. Okay, so far we said reasons why guys might be intimidated by women. We got the money, if they don't have their money right, if they don't have the looks, right? What else? Anything else? You know what's interesting is that you guys are naming stuff from the guy's perspective. Y'all didn't even touch on, you know, that maybe because of what the woman has, which we want to talk about in just a little. Is there anything else from a guy, Tori? Anything else from a guy's perspective would make him feel intimidated by a woman?
We didn't touch on
No.
No?
I mean,
okay, see, that's what I'm trying
named.
to understand, because from the female's perspective,
Career
they may
choice.
think like, what about her? What do you say, Bernard?
Career choice.
Career. That's what I was gonna say. Wait, hold on, Bernard. What you mean by career choice?
Like what he does for a living.
Yeah.
Oh, what he does.
These are basic questions when you approach somebody that shoot out. You know what I'm saying? Hey, how you doing? What's your name? What you do?
Right.
Ooh.
Would that be associated with the bag conversation though?
Yeah, it kind of goes hand in hand because quite naturally you're a gross income kind of person, you know what I'm saying, in your mind. Like, damn, okay. So he work at Walmart. Okay. What you do at Walmart? Right. You know what I'm saying? Well, you can't say you a cashier no more because we ain't got no more cashiers, you know what I'm saying? But
shout out the automation.
You know what I'm saying? But you kind of associate what they do to what they bag is, because you kind of like, you know what I'm saying, you try to plug in.
Yeah,
I agree.
Glad I left said a woman with more testosterone than me is intimidating. What y'all think about that? A woman with what y'all like to the masculine energy.
You know,
well,
I want to hear from y'all, but go ahead.
I don't. A masculine woman is not intimidating. She's undesirable. I don't
that
want
too. That. Yeah, I
don't want that. Ladies, put your dick up. We don't want that. Like
Right.
all
But
that masculine energy. If I come home, like women that say stuff like, "Oh, you gotta handle me" and all that stuff, I gotta handle the workforce when I get out there. You know, when I'm out here working every day, I don't want to come home to have to handle you.
Praise
So
the Lord.
that is a turn off.
That.
That is a turn off. You don't want masculine energy. Your
My
dick
brother.
is bigger than mine. You can't beat me up in no fight. Turn it down.
Man, oh my God.
Relax.
Are there ever guys who are intimidated physically, like you feel like the girl could abuse him or something?
The weak-minded ones.
Oh, wow.
I mean,
The
if
weak-minded ones.
the
if
right,
I'm
the
like,
ones
For
that are
somebody
depending
that's
on
been
them.
shot down so many times, man, it's just like, fuck it. Hey,
He'll just take what's and ever come to
Yeah.
him, is what you're saying.
Right.
eeny,
Like the
meeny,
first one.
miny.
I mean, like if I'm some random dude off the street and I'm dating like Ronda Rousey, UFC, then maybe. But what are the chances of that happening?
Ooh, Rosanna said she got her own place, money, car. Some men wonder what they can do for a successful woman like that. That's what I wanted to ask.
Some
Like,
do.
because that's something you hear from women who are high earners, maybe the boss bees.
Rose, let him come in and fix shit around the house when it break down, because the older you get, this is for not just for Rose, this is for any woman. Women that feel like they got all that and that kind of that lingers over a man. Let a man come in that know what he doing and fix shit around the house. Ladies, y'all not gonna fix no burst pipes. When the bathtub explode, y'all not gonna fix that. Y'all not gonna climb no ladders to put no plaster on the roof. Get you a man that's gonna come in there and do that. You're a high earning woman. If a man only making $30,000, $40,000 a year, that is an extra $30,000, $40,000 for y'all. Get you a partner. When you get up that old age and you get into your 50s,
that part,
getting out of bed and your body aching, you're gonna need your man to do something for you. Stop all this. I don't need no man because I'm strong, independent stuff. Now, Rose, I'm not talking about this. Just you, love. There's just a lot of women that are in that position feel that way, and it shouldn't be.
Ooh. So that's the thing, is that we're wondering, because that's what you hear from some high earning women. There's like, okay, guys aren't approaching me. I'm not getting the quality guy I want because he's intimidating by all these things that I have. So is that not true?
Where is the standards at, man? What's the standards? Like, are
that's what I was going to say.
Are they standards too damn high? Let's be real. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You got to be practical. As if I'm gonna take that spot, you got to be practical. You know what I'm saying? You got to be practical.
But I do want to say, though, because this is a big debate, because women who have their shit together, they want men that have their shit together. And it's like they're looked down upon, because it's like, hey, if I'm making 100,000, why is it wrong for me to want a guy that makes 100,000?
Because a man that's making $100,000 or $100,000 plus requires other things outside of the things that those women want. Right. And so those women want partners, right? They want, monogamous partners usually, right? I'm sure there's a degree of, level, whatever, percentage of women that are okay with maybe, polyamory or whatever, but most women that are in that category, most of them haven't had kids, right? They never been married, maybe been married once before, maybe earlier in life, but they want a partner. They want somebody that they can settle down with. They just want somebody that's matching their financial energy. And I mean, I'm not here to say that it can't happen, but also it's like that's not always how it goes, and it's kind of the same way on the opposite. So like, while all these women who barely made it out of high school, no shade to nobody, women that barely made it out of high school, never even attempted college because they knew that they ain't having to do it, and don't have no business plans, don't have no goals, don't have no savings, don't have no nothing, is out here looking for these men that make 100, 200, 300 millions of dollars a year. You know what I'm saying?
Trapping.
And they trying to, trap them with a baby. But most of those women, quite honestly, I hate to say it, from a male point of view, from those that I've talked to, and I mean, y'all can agree or disagree, usually don't have much to offer except vagina, and men don't want that. That's not what men are looking for. Men want partners also. They want people that are going to stand strong next to them regardless of what's going on and what is and what ain't. You know what I'm saying? Right. You can get vagina anywhere. You don't even have to be with a human to get vagina, quite honestly. You know what I'm saying? So if that's all you offering, these men ain't looking for that. They not looking for that. And so these women, I think that some of these women that had these like lofty ideas of like being with a man that makes as much as they make, and you're not gonna get that. You're just not. But if you get a brother that's making 50, 60, maybe 70, $80,000 a year, and that man got a plan to move y'all forward, and he honestly within his soul, because he's done his work, doesn't care about how much you make. He's looking at the larger plan and plans out what y'all got going on. You winning, but you looking at numbers and missing the man.
Yeah. The common denominator is a sacrifice. Women that normally did something like that, they had their stuff together, they sacrifice in some area in their life.
The early years.
And same with the men, they sacrifice somewhere in their life. You're trying to find that balance. Everybody's trying to find that balance. Everybody's trying to find that match. But at the end of the day, it comes down to boundaries, what you are willing to accept and what you're not willing to accept. You know what I'm saying? You got to keep them things balanced, man. Because if you're not, it's gonna be hectic. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna never find nobody.
Here's the thing, though. How much is a woman willing to give, right? Because here's the thing: women that are high earners want. I completely understand what Adina was saying. Women that are high earners typically want men that are also high earners like them, but men that are high earners don't care for that. Men that are high earners or high value men, whatever you want to call them, don't care about your money. They don't care about your education. All they want is to come home. They want you to be quiet, cooperate, and toot that ass up. I don't care about having intellectual conversation. I don't want to talk about no politics. If that kind of stuff come up, then fine. Sure, that's great. But those men like that, they want somebody that's going to cooperate, and they want somebody that's going to listen. They don't care about your money.
Oh my gosh.
They don't care about your education. So
I'm gonna take that one. So all right, I'm gonna say this. I think regardless if they're high earners or middle class, even low class, it's still good people out there. You know what I'm saying? It's still good people. Now, me just speaking, like, yeah, my woman provide this for me, but for me, it had to come from me, which was peace. You know what I'm saying?
Want peace.
I honestly think man versus a woman, you know what I'm saying? That pieces might be different. But peace in my life, that's what I've been looking for. Peace. You know what I'm saying? Somebody's gonna weather my storm with me. You know what I'm saying? If I'm going revving too high, she gonna calm me down. You know what I'm saying? If I'm too calm at this moment, she gonna pick me up. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna balance each other out, and that's what we've been doing. But
hey, every Superman needs a Lois, bro.
That peace. You know what I'm saying? So I think it doesn't matter what social status you get, what how much money you get, but I think everybody is looking for peace and joy, man.
Oh, come on.
I agree.
Let's take some comments in the chat. Keisha said, I asked my daughter's boyfriend, and he said it depends on the woman. So that's a 19-year-old perspective. Okay, oh, God.
young brother. Young brother not there. He don't know nothing.
Glad I left said no matter her income level, women tend to respond when being treated like a lady. Plenty of attention and attentiveness goes a long way. I agree with that. It's so often I hear that women just want the bag, women just want money. But I think there are definitely things you can do that will attract those kinds of women.
The bag.
No, it's not only that. No.
I think that
man, look, nice guys get overlooked all the time.
Listen, Bernard, I say no. I'm not going for the bag. Adina just said no. Like, not all women are like that.
I understand that, but you had to come to a level in your life that you know what I'm saying? Either you really don't care about the money like that, you know what I'm saying? But majority of the women right now in today's society, because everybody is outside, you know what I'm saying? You outside for a reason. What you searching for? You searching for the bag. You know what I'm saying? Where's Waldo? You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I want all the ladies in the chat, right? Any ladies in the chat that say they don't care about the bag, stand on it. If somebody came up and gave you $1 million right now, what you gonna do for it? Stand on it. Like, no, if all of y'all say that,
that's a different situation, though. Now, I'm not gonna do nothing strange for nobody's piece of change.
Doesn't matter. we're saying that we're not looking for you to like take care of the person. Yes, we want you to be self-sufficient, okay? But we're not looking necessary for someone who's like balling. Like that's not what is attracting all women to men.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Oh my gosh.
A good majority. Yeah, I mean, it takes. Okay, I'm gonna tell you like this. For a guy's perspective, you got a group of ladies. You know, let's say 5 ladies sitting out there. You know what I'm saying? A guy, you got 5 eyes and 5 different perspectives looking at you. You know what I'm saying? So in our mindset, shit, we gotta have our shit like on point. If I'm approached one of these ladies, I'm getting judged. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And we better not make the wrong decision.
Right.
You know, you feel me?
Yes.
So by the way we walk, talk, dress, the bag speaks for itself. It doesn't necessarily have to be the money on you. You know what I'm saying? You could be wearing the money. You could be, you know what I'm saying? You can talk with the education of the money. You're chasing a bag in some type of way.
Let's talk about looks though too, because I feel like we're not speaking on that, meaning how important looks are to men versus women. So I feel like even though the woman might be, you know, killing it, making high earning and all that, but because she doesn't look, you know, how a guy is attracted, that she doesn't really, you know, get a chance with the guy. And I think the highly desirable women, the ones you talk about that want the bag, they're more attractive, perhaps more than maybe the women who aren't as much. So I think that looks has a lot to do with it. Like sometimes these women probably are thinking, oh, it's because I make all this money and stuff. But it might be, it's sometimes the looks. Like guys are not approaching them not because they're not intimidated, but because they're not attractive.
I'm gonna debunk that right now. There's a lot of men out here that when they go outside with a lot of these girls, they owe us an explanation. What you doing out here with this? I feel like that's more. I feel like looks are more. Men do go off looks, but I hear women talk about that more, like about what a guy looks like. You hear women talking about a guy got to be so and so tall. He got to have so and so 6-pack. He got to have this much hair. He got to have this. He got to look like that. He got to. You don't really hear. It'd be like I said. It'd be some brothers. They be out here walking around with, you know, you owe us an explanation, dog, like kind of stuff.
Wow.
You know, because men, we know we fit in. Like you get it where you fit in. Like if a guy is a 3 or a 4, he ain't pulling no more than a 5. If that, women will be out here just straight 1s and 2s and feel like they deserve the upper echelon 9s and 10 a minute. And you can't tell them nothing. So I feel like as much as they say, oh, it's men, it's all about the looks. It's men, it's all about the looks. I think that's bullshit.
Really?
I think it's just important, if not more important, for ladies. Because you don't hear men talking about, oh, she got to have swag. She got to walk like this. She got her hair. That's women. That's women that say all that.
Those ain't even conversations y'all have like amongst yourselves?
Hell yeah.
Exactly. It's just that y'all can't say it because of the society. Like we're open to say it, but y'all can't really do that.
And that's the problem. That's the problem.
I'm gonna tell you like this.
Bullshit. Y'all need to be out here and y'all need to be honest and tell these women what it is. Tell these women what you like and what you don't like. If you don't like what you look like, when you step outside, tell her. Take that bonnet off. Don't come to Walmart with me with the goddamn bonnet on. Take that off.
I'm gonna tell y'all like this, man. Everybody wants to be presentable when they trying to catch something. You know what I'm saying? Females get dressed up to go to the damn grocery store. Guys don't get dressed up to go to no damn grocery store. We don't care.
Well, call me a guy because I don't. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But you had to get to that point. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You had to get to that point. You know what I'm saying? It's a maturity thing. It's a mindset thing. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, everybody's outside now for a reason. Now, you know, Nikki, we was just talking about, you know, how looks are a big thing. Females really do think that, man. You get all these damn lashes and lace fronts and wigs and makeup. Everybody got damn beat. Their faces beat up. You know what I'm saying? If looks wasn't important for a female, they wouldn't be stuffing it or pushing up the breast, you know what I'm saying? And doing the little butt pads and be in Walmart and all that stuff, man. Look, y'all care. Y'all look for that stuff. I'm not sure if it's a self-conscious thing or to attract somebody.
Right.
I don't know. But
so you're trying to say that y'all really? So some of these women who think they're intimidating is not because. So you're saying some women, it's not that because they're unattractive. That's why the guy's not coming on to them.
I'm telling you like this. It's a lot of unattractive women that might have really, really nice bodies.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? And the only way they're gonna attract a man is that
showing off their body.
Because let's be real, in a nightclub, you can't see nothing. By the time you get up on it, you be like, God damn.
And what you can see in the nightclub is totally different when you wake up in the morning.
Yeah. When them lights come up.
Hey, Cam, thank you for joining us. Cam said we don't do any of that shit.
I think that some women do. I mean,
I think they do too.
I think that's just like men that wear tight shirts every day and where they go. You ain't trying to attract. You ain't looking down like, yeah, 6-pack for me. That's not what you doing.
Everybody going to the gym now, right? Right? Y'all agree?
Yeah.
Yo, what's wrong with some damn sweatpants or something? Half of them don't even be sweating no more. They just taking Instagram photos.
And most of them be going to lay on the table anyway. They don't even be doing no work.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I done seen people in the gym.
Y'all trying to catch something.
I done seen people in the gym. They don't sweat. They walk around. They got the protein, water, whatever.
They go in there.
How are you gonna work out with makeup on?
Exactly.
With your eyes burning. Amen.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. They go in there and take a picture in front of the Planet Fitness logo and leave.
That's crazy.
And if you do start sweating, your eyes is burning because
I ain't saying all of y'all, but it's a lot of them out there. It's a lot of them out there.
There's a lot of them. Some go and people watch.
So are there some women that think that they are intimidating, but they're really just coming off as unapproachable? That's why men aren't coming on to them.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So tell me y'all experience with that. What's the typical characteristics when you see these kinds of women? What are they like? Because I want women, to learn from this. If men aren't really approaching you and you're thinking, oh, maybe it's just because, what are some characteristics? How can a woman know if she's coming across as unapproachable?
Because I've been
too damn bougie.
I'd like to know.
Yeah.
You said she was?
If she bougie?
Bougie as hell.
Bougie. But let's define bougie.
Exactly. How's she gonna know?
You can tell, man. It's a certain stance. It's a certain walk. It's a certain talk.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Turn your nose up.
She got that stank look on her face. Like, you ever seen somebody?
What does it look like? Does it give resting bitch face? What are we talking about?
I mean,
if a chick constantly do this.
You ever seen y'all?
I'm bald. I can't do that.
Y'all ever seen a chick or y'all ever seen a woman that
Scratch
just
your hair a couple times,
that everything smell like that? Like she got a look on her face.
So she's got that resting bitch face look, that stank face look.
Yeah.
Face. Yeah.
What, Adina? What happened?
Child, I'd be confused. I had a man tell me years ago that I just give off the vibe like I'm too good for everybody. And that is the furthest from the truth. If you know me, you know that's not me. And I just be minding my business because all y'all business ain't my business. I'm over here. I just go be minding people's business. So
do you know what you did to him? What you did to him?
I promise you, I didn't. I never.
You smiled at that man.
We never talked about people. He was just the guy that I knew.
He just smiled at him one good time.
Matter of fact, they let you know how long ago it was. He just worked at the record store.
Because I've heard other people say, like, sometimes women, if they're really busy, if they're really just engaged in what they're doing, they don't seem approachable. Like, guys don't want to approach them because they seem like they're busy. They don't want to interrupt them or they don't want to be bothered. Is that something that is a factor, guys?
Yeah. You know why? Because females are bold as hell now.
Right.
Ooh!
And rude as fuck.
They be like, I ain't got time.
Very.
I'm just saying, they're very rude. You know what I'm saying? Just say you go in the convenience store. You know what I'm saying? You don't think nothing of them. You just open the door. You know what I'm saying? You see open the door. Just walk by. Damn, you can be polite. Thank you.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah. People don't have manners, though.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
No.
Don't say thank you. They can't
Nothing.
smile at you.
Yeah. You be like, hey, have a good one. You know what I'm saying?
Nothing. They just
turn
walk
up the
Or
nose
they just
or
assume
something.
that you're trying to pick them up when you tell them have a good day or something like that, right?
It's nice.
Right.
When you want to.
But the thing is that even if you were trying to pick them up, that's not the way to talk to somebody, or treat somebody. So Yeah, there's no excuse for that. Okay, so at least you give them different tips. So maybe the way that their face is looking, maybe them not seeming really open in interaction, them being rude with others.
But why can't it be that they're just maybe off in their own space? Like maybe they have got some
I
some
need a
bad news
scenario.
or something.
I need a scenario.
Huh? Like
I need a
just in
scenario.
general. I'm walking down the street minding my business. You're
Mhm.
walking down the street minding your business. You just happen to look up and see me and you think I'm attractive but you don't know how to approach me because of the look on my face. Maybe I just got a phone call saying something is wrong with a family member, or my cat just died, or anything could have happened. I'm not thinking about you thinking about me wanting to be in a, you know what I mean? Like wanting to get to know me. I'm thinking about what I just endured. You know what I'm saying?
All right,
so I
first of
don't
all,
look like
first mistake.
happy-go-lucky walking down the street. So, I mean.
First mistake. All right. So every time somebody speaks don't mean you're trying to talk to you.
Sure. No, but you said a scenario. So I'm just saying.
Second point is, yeah, you could be having a bad day. But as a man or a woman, however you want to switch it, hey, how you doing? That's a general conversation. Hey, how you doing?
Right.
You can take that how you want to. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Either you be like, hey, whatever, get the fuck on. Or, hey, how you doing? You know what I'm saying? It's manners. It's you know what I'm saying? That's mannerism.
Yeah.
But nowadays, people don't got mannerism. So that leaves it up to the man or the woman, whoever trying to holler at who, to decide what are they trying to do. You know what I'm saying? Okay. The guy wants to pursue you a little bit more. Okay. You know what I'm saying? I throw a little cheap ass line out there. Whoop de whoop whoop whoop. You know what I'm saying? That's up to you now. Mm-hmm. If your day been going bad, oh nah, baby. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry. Keep it pushing. No disrespect. Now, I will say this. It's some messed up guys out here that would dog a female out once they get rejected. That ain't right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's not right. Them guys, some bullshit.
Weak. Those are weak men.
But it's ways to do it. You know what I'm saying? Okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, Miss Lady, and keep on pushing.
You don't even gotta say that. If she says no, thank you. Just go on about your day.
Yeah, keep on pushing.
Folks got issues with rejection. They don't know how to handle it.
That's all we talked about that before. But yeah.
Okay, so let's take some comments. So you guys give a good tip. So women who might feel like, okay, guys aren't approaching me, those are some tips, maybe some things you could work on when you're out and about. Okay, so Glad I Left said, I might be in the minority, but women's personality and intelligence are far more attractive than her body. Okay.
Bingo.
Yeah.
All right. I'm Glad I Left also said, I once walked over to ask a girl out and she wouldn't shut up long enough for me to ask. Well, damn. T said, I'm from the hood. We don't speak to everybody. You do that in my old neighborhood. Ooh, you might get robbed. Lord have
That's my baby right there.
Maybe it's location. Maybe you need to move somewhere else. So you can be approached by
Tell T we glad she got out the hood, sure.
Yeah, Bernard didn't get
y'all want to know where I got it from?
So guys, give women some tips. What can they do to be more approachable, to come across as more approachable to men, to be more inviting?
Just be honest with themselves, first of all.
Yeah, don't be jerks. You don't gotta be a jerk.
You said don't be a jerk?
Yeah, if you're having a bad day, dude, say what's up to you. Just whether you say, hey, no, thank you, or he's trying to talk to you, like he's trying to get to that, hey, no, thank you. And go about your day.
Don't be real with y'all self, man. Look.
Excuse me.
Love yourself for you. You ain't got to get them lashes. You ain't got to get the lace front. You ain't got to have your face beat. Come on, man. Just be you. Be happy with you. You ain't gotta get validation from everybody in the world.
So you think some of them doing too much?
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Also,
too much.
Don't curve like 20 guys that say what's up to you, and then the one that you like don't want nothing to do with you, and then you say all men ain't shit. That's crazy. Like,
well, the best advice I've ever heard is that you like the man that likes you, not the man that you like.
See?
That's the thing, though. A lot of people don't. Listen, Tori, why are you so quiet tonight?
Very quiet. You been curved.
What is it, Tori? What's on your mind?
Curve, straight line, you name it.
Shut up, Tori.
I mean, everything
Tell
that
them,
they
man.
said, I
Tell them.
agree with. They gotta. Definitely be approachable. Where did she go?
Sorry, I'm back.
Definitely be approachable, and like everybody else said, not everybody that says "Hey" is trying to holler. And some people take it that way. Like if you hold the door open for them or say "Have a nice day," they'll be like, I got a boyfriend." I didn't ask you that. I just told you to have a good day.
Yeah. Hey, have y'all seen like them skits on like Instagram and all that stuff where they be chasing after gold diggers?
Yeah.
Man.
Those are the best.
They be like, "Nah, I got a boyfriend." Okay, cool. And they go walk back to their car or something. It'd be a Lambo or something. They be like, well,
Right.
That see, what you just said, Bernard.
We could go to brunch.
That goes back to what I said.
Yeah.
It's all about the money. Come on, man.
Yeah.
It's all about the money. That's what she said.
on the other day.
I'm sure it's a guy who made that video.
With that kind of car, there comes a bag.
I just met a guy a few months ago who said to say he was telling me, so he's a police officer for one. And so I would be on the phone with him. We would just be talking like it was, we would just be talking, and these women would just be like catcalling him because he was a cop because he had on his outfit. That's number one. Number two,
occupation. Remember that? Told you.
He went. Where did he go? He went in a store somewhere and came out the store. This lady wasn't trying to give him the time of day. But he walked outside and went to go get in that S550, and Miss Ma'am was like, excuse me. And it was like, yo, y'all do this in real life? Like, I was like, oh my God. I was like, first you're getting flagged down at work for having on a cop uniform. And then I was at my daughter's graduation today, y'all. And they had the local police out there. And these women, these children's mamas was trying to pick up the policeman. You look good in the uniform. And I asked him, I said, do women do that to you all the time? And he was like, yeah. He was like, when I got my uniform on, they do it all the time. He said, but when I take it off, he be like, they act like I don't even exist.
Right.
Remember occupation. Remember I told you?
Yep.
Yes,
that's one of the first things you talk when you try to get to know somebody. Hey, you know what I'm saying? How you doing? How old are you? What you do?
They like him because he got that pistol. They want to pull that.
Well,
pistol.
I ain't gonna lie to you either. This guy that I met told me he worked for the feds. That young man worked for the Amtrak police. He don't think I know that. So shut up. And I don't care. Yeah. That's the difference. I don't care. I don't care if you work for security at the club. You got a job.
He gonna put them cuffs on you.
That's it.
He ain't cuffing me. You can't even tell the truth because and I told you up front, I don't care what you do for a living. It don't make me never mind. As of right now, that's your business. That don't have nothing to do with me.
But see, he already got in his mind like shit.
And he does it to women all the time. And I was like, I don't even care. But I mean, anyway. Shout out to the occupations in the police uniforms.
But they do it to the people in the military too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's true.
Yep. That's how my ex-husband used to cheat. But we can go on.
Just slid that one right on in. Just slid that one right on in.
We ain't get you in trouble. You get yourself in trouble.
Oh, this is my first husband. If he see this, he know he ain't nothing. So, because I can spill his tea right now, but I don't do that. Okay. But baby, when I tell you Saturday is my birthday. Nobody asked. I'm fastly approaching this 40 on Saturday. Baby, everybody keep ready to get spilled. Okay, don't bother me, and I won't bother you.
Hey, then I'm on your side. I'm on your side.
You don't need no more text messages,
brother. I appreciate you.
Okay, so as part of the topic was about some women not getting approached or whatever because they're unattractive, how can a woman know if she's not getting approached that it's because she's not really desired physically?
They know.
Everybody knows. You know you rank on the news.
I was once told this in college, right? So you can have a decent lady, attractive, right? You know what I'm saying? And you can have let's say not so attractive lady. They're gonna be best friends. You know why?
Gotta have one in every group.
Because that not so attractive friend is gonna hang with that attractive friend just because of her clout.
That's a man. I don't
Yep.
know.
Dang. So you think? But
They know though. They know if they ain't cute. They know.
You know who
Because
you
the
are.
thing is that it seems like guys are more realistic
Hey.
with their number, but you think women
Hey.
really know what their number is?
Hey,
Yes.
look.
Yes.
Yes,
Hey, you know what though?
They
absolutely.
know.
Hey, Bernard, I'm gonna disagree with you a little bit. And here's why I'm gonna disagree with you. I feel like a lot of women are a little bit ignorant. And here's why.
We ain't talking about enhancements though. They know without the
Now,
enhancement.
here's a lot of dudes. A lot of dudes be in these girls' DMs, and these girls be straight booger bears out here.
That's because of the filters.
But a lot of these dudes
And
be
the
like,
chasers.
all right, she a 3, she a 4. That's an easy beat down. So
And we'll
now all
smash
these
her.
girls that's 3s
Right.
and 4s, they thinking because they got these dudes at the store
They
saying
still
what's
know.
up on the DMs.
They still
They
know.
think
They still know. They
they
still know.
think they up there, bro.
They
I
know.
think some of
They
them
know.
know, but I think I'll give you some, but
Nah,
bro,
they
I think
know.
a lot of them are ignorant too, bro. A
You
lot of them
know, bro.
don't
You know.
They
You
know.
The thing
know.
is that it's true nowadays in terms of when you're dating online and stuff, because the quality of guy you can get as being just an average chick or less, you're getting like people that are making money and stuff. So you're thinking like, oh yeah, I can get this caliber of guy because he's in my DMs or he is on this online with me. Like
But
that.
as soon as they meet in person,
That part. Talk about it, Bernard.
No, they'll have sex with them still.
that's because you done went through however long. You know what I'm saying? You
You
got
done invested
emotionally
time.
attached. You know what I'm saying? Well, shit, we gotta do something now.
It be the obligation piece.
Hey.
Obligation
That
time.
part.
It
I'm
be
gonna tell you
like
how you
that.
fix that. I'm gonna tell you how you fix that with women and being like overconfident about their looks or whatever.
FaceTime.
If men calm down, if men stop sticking their dick in everything that they can
They're not
get,
gonna do that. They're not
a
gonna
lot
do
exactly, and that's a testament
Nope.
to the men.
that. They're not gonna
But
do
men need to change. I know that shit's never gonna happen.
that. Yeah, they're not.
But if men decided to, I don't need to be putting my dick in everything, a lot of these women to change their attitudes. There'll be a lot less of single moms and single women running around out here because they'll get right because they'll stop thinking they're the shit when they not. I'm telling you, that's
I think
what
if that
never
happened on
happen,
both
but
ends, I think that would be perfect.
Yeah, it's got to be on both sides.
Because I
yeah,
think
you
that women
it's-
should
it's gonna
value
take
their
both.
vaginas more. But they you know, but hey, they think that that's what's gonna get what they want out of life because listen, because the older saints ain't teaching the younger saints that ain't how they go.
No,
That's because the older
because
saints
that's how
still
some
busting
of the
it
older
down because
saints.
they know they ain't
That's what I'm
really, you know
saying.
what I'm
And
saying?
at some point there was a disconnect, right?
Yeah.
So you don't have people sharing, you know, the things that are necessary for the next generation. And so we just have at some point, can I tell you where? No, but you can tell where it happened. You can tell that the breakdown happened, that it's not there. So you don't have nobody leading nobody. So everybody out here just trying to, it's almost like restructuring the whole process. You know what I
Everybody
mean?
outside.
So
Everybody else says. Can't
Mhm.
tell nobody nothing.
He said, "Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. There's nothing wrong with being confident."
Right? But there's a thin line between confident and arrogant.
There's confidence
That-
and exactly.
and it's also confidence
All
that you
that-
just ugly. I mean, it be like that.
Yeah, it be like that for real. It be like
Hey,
that. Like I said,
So okay,
straight
I'm
booger
y'all
bears out
remember
here.
Precious? Y'all remember Precious?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Precious got talked about so much, man. She got talked about so much, man. I feel sorry for her, but you look at her now, man. Her confidence sky high. You know what I'm saying? She ain't as ugly as no move, but you know what I'm saying. But
You talking about the lady that played her? You
Yeah.
talking about Gabby Sidibe?
Yeah.
But
Gabby
she got
Sidibe
talked
is
about.
married, okay?
But I'm just saying she got dogged out.
She did. And she's
You know what I'm
also
saying?
married right now today.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you a funny joke. It was kind of messed up. I heard somebody tell a joke about her, and he was like, "She got to wear that Oscar like a chain." God damn it!
Oh my gosh.
To get man.
She's
Oh my
she's a gorgeous
gosh.
girl. I mean, she's not. I mean, to me,
Yeah.
she's not ugly, but I
Yeah.
mean, again, to each his own. But that woman is married right now, and some of them women that was talking about how ugly she was or how her weight and all this kind of stuff is still unmarried, honey, with 62 baby daddies. So I mean, you got to pick your own struggles.
Yeah.
Woo. Okay, so to wrap it up, trying to summarize here, are men sometimes intimidated by women? And it looks like it could be based on where the guy's at in life or how he feels about himself. And it might be what's going on with the women as well. So it was interesting to see that. Y'all have any final tips for women out here as they're trying to date?
Be yourself.
Yeah, just be yourself. Be honest with yourself too. Like, be honest with yourself. Everybody that say hi is not trying to smash. Some of us men are really just polite out here, and really just wanted to have a good day. Like, stop walking around with the face that like everything's stinking or something outside. Just, don't ignore everybody. Like, smile. It's okay to crack a smile sometimes. Like, the weight of the world is not on your shoulders. Stop telling that lie. Like, all y'all got the weight of the world on y'all shoulders. All y'all is not Batman out here. Parents done died and all that shit. A lot of y'all ain't got nothing going on. Let's be real.
Oh my gosh!
We can tell Charlie ain't never been a black woman. Oh my God. I mean, just like black women have never been a black man, but also like...
Y'all listening to everybody y'all stories. You're watching all this stuff on Instagram and TikTok with all these girls talking about their shitty relationships. You ain't never been through none of that. That's what stop being mad at me because of something that somebody else that you seen went through. It's not my fault.
Oh my God.
That's valid.
Woo. Anybody else? Final comments? Y'all in the chat. Let me know if y'all have anything else y'all want to add to the discussion.
Just be happy. Be happy. Walk around happy instead of sad. Goddamn.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
be happy. Smile a little more.
Just a little. Just a little.
And if you ugly, stand next to somebody cute.
Final words.
Oh,
if you broke, stand next to someone with money. Bernard, like you said earlier.
Hey, that's true though. Guys be in the strip club, they be throwing money. I used to be like this. Right next to him. Yep.
we came together.
Right.
All right. Thank y'all so much for, being so honest and upfront. And thank you for joining us tonight. Everybody on the chat, thank you so much for being here. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, tell somebody about the show. And if you're interested in being on, let us know. We can have you on an episode, okay? So thank you all again. And I'll see you guys next time on My Comfy Couch. Toodles.